Okay, this is big. Something we don't think about enough is our subconscious, which makes sense, right? I'm not an expert in understanding exactly what it is, but I know I look at it as kind of the inner being of who we are, how we think, and it's kind of the driver of our thoughts, feelings, everything, right? But what's interesting is our subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. What do I mean? Basically, if your subconscious believes you are rich and famous, it wouldn't know the difference if you were or were not. And it would produce the feelings and the belief and the confidence through your body and through your mind that you're rich and famous. The reason why I bring this up is, for those that don't know, I have a community called the Reaction Channel Academy. I basically just want to inspire and motivate other people to do what I do, which is reaction channels. And so I created this community, and there's about 80 people in it right now. It is a paid community, it's $5 a month. But I give live sessions twice a week. There's just a ton of shit. I'm not just gonna sit here and promote it, but basically I had a meeting with everyone last night. And one of the big things, I'm always trying to teach them, inspire them in ways on growing their stuff that's beyond just thumbnails and titles. One of the big things is the mental aspect of it. And so I asked all of them, I was like, all right, raise of hands, how many of you every day envision or tell yourself that you will be a full-time content creator? Silence, right? Because it's something we don't actively think about. And so I kind of want to challenge you guys, whether you want to be a content creator, a reactor, a fitness influencer, a CEO, it doesn't matter what it is, but think about who you want to be, that dream person, right? That life that you want. Now, every day, are you telling yourself that that's who you are? Probably not. And this is why there's those tools that I always talk about, man. It's like journal, meditate, envision, manifest, because all it is reprogramming your subconscious, doing all the things in your power at least, right? So every day I've been doing it. I found an old journal of mine. This is a crazy story that I shared with them. I found an old journal of mine back from, I think it was 2017, something like that. And this is when, I was working full time. I hadn't started doing YouTube at all. I was working full time. I was making like 30 grand a year in San Diego, California. So I worked about 50 hours a week. Then I would drive Uber. But I would write in my journal that I will be a full-time content creator, because that was like who I envisioned myself being. I didn't know how I was going to get there, but I knew I was going to get there. And I've been doing that. I don't want to say every day, because there's definitely been times in my life that I fell off of journaling. But off and on, every year, I've been programming, journaling, telling myself every day, I am a full-time content creator. I positively impact millions of people's lives every day. Like, all of the things that you tell yourself are so important. And so when I asked this group last night, I was like, how many of you actually believe that you can be a full-time content creator? I just saw a lot of doubt. And then it's like, listen, if you don't believe it, how the fuck do you think it's gonna happen? You have to believe it yourself before anyone else is gonna believe it. You have to believe it yourself. You are your biggest roadblock. And then I kind of started getting into more of like the vibrations and frequency. I don't want to get too hippie on you, but I'm a big believer in, the frequency that you put out to the universe that's what you're gonna get back. And so subconsciously, you don't even believe you can be this person you want to be, the world's not just going to give it to you. It doesn't matter how hard you work. The first step is believing. So it's just kind of something that I thought was super fascinating, and something that I want to talk about more and more, share more and more, because not enough of us understand the power that words have. They're literally spells. It's like, it's crazy, but what you say to yourself every single day matters so much, because it really will program what you believe about yourself, which will set you on the path of where you want to go. And then the universe is going to align with your frequency. And if your frequency is doubt, and you don't remind yourself daily that you can be or you will be that person, fuck man, you're making it very hard on yourself to make it happen. And then it's like, why are you even doing all the things that you're trying to do, you know? So I hope this is like, when I got done sharing this with them last night, I was like, damn, I want to share this with more people. So I was like, I'm gonna make a vlog about it, because it goes beyond just doing reaction channels. With anything in life, I want you guys to try to wake up. You don't have to journal, just tell yourself in your brain. Just like when you go to bed at night, close your eyes and think about the person you are, and tell yourself, remind yourself, I am this, I will be doing this. These affirmations are so powerful. They really are spells. Our words are spells. So I want you guys to take this and do these things, okay? And I promise you will get results. And it might not be now, it might not be for 6 months, it might not be for 6 years, but the universe will latch on to the frequency that you're pushing out there. And so you have to be on a good one with yourself. Remind yourself daily all of these things, because I want to see you guys succeed, man. It's crazy. This is on another topic, but inspiring someone, having an influence on someone in a positive way is like the most rewarding thing in the world. It doesn't matter about money at all. When I get messages and DMs and comments, that shit's on a paycheck any day. And so I'm just like, my goal is to now just do this at a mass scale and impact as many people as I can. And so I'm gonna always share these type of things with you guys. So appreciate all the subs and the love. These night walks are crazy. I feel like I'm just evolving mentally because of these night walks, because of this channel. All right, you guys, we're all the main characters, but every main character in any show you watch, in any anime, they're either hyping themselves up, telling themselves they will be the greatest, they will be the Pirate King, they will be the Hokage, or they're shooting themselves down. But either way, it usually ends up becoming the case, right? So it's the same with us. Let's get it.